Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of YouTube. I hope you're all having a happy time zone wherever you are. And hopefully the weather isn't too hot or too cold for you. Now, lately the Johnnies that I've been serving up to you have been short. So I've been able to put two into a video. This guy is a bit of a long one, so I might have to split him up. We'll see. I've realized that it's better to do videos under 30 minutes. So far, they've gotten the best result for people wanting to watch them. So here we go with this Johnny. I don't even know what to title him as because he is all over the place. This flavor of Johnny called himself Johnny Depp Official. Okay. Hello, dear. How are you doing today? Today I'm well, I told him. Well, that's good. How long have you been following me? He asks. How is your day going? I asked. Following you? I don't get it. Awesome, is how his day's been going. Aren't you following my page? Anyway, how is work and family? Nope, not sure why you would think so about following his page. Every day is a struggle, I inform him, when you're poor. But you wouldn't know anything about that. No. Oh, there. You can't fake those sirens. They were there. Sometimes they just know when to go after my scammer. Let's try that again. No, don't talk that way, okay? What do you do for a living? Talk what way? I asked him. I struggle, it's true. You will never get it if you have so much money that you can't know what it's like. Just throwing some irony his way. So I just tell the truth is all. But if you like, I can lie to you. Okay, yes, I get it, he says, about struggling. No, don't lie to me, but I had already started to type out a lie before he had done that, or as he was doing that. So I said, every day is wonderful. Thank you for asking. Life is full and food always appears on my plate like magic. And to his, okay, yes, I get it. How? With all due respect, sir, you have pools, mansions, cars, bling. How can you know anything about poverty? Because I help poor people time to time, okay? Now, see, I just, if they're going to pretend to be rich, then they have to be prepared for people to maybe believe them, question mark. So here I am, okay? He's rich, he's famous. You don't need my effing money. Fine. Then please, if I say I struggle in life, don't tell me to not say so, or I will lie to you. Helping with poor, I told him. Helping poor people when you have millions is not the same as being poor. Okay, dear, he concedes about the not telling me to talk that way. Of course, I know, okay. I hear stories, I see them about the poor people. They don't look good. But I just want you to be calm, okay? I'm sure you mean well, but the only time you ever got dirty was as a kid while playing. You have other adults that you boss around to get them to clean after you. Yes, honey, he says. Yeah, telling someone to be calm sure, quote, helps, end quote, us to be calm. No problem, I say in as much sarcasm as I can, which of course he doesn't understand sarcasm. Anyway, moving on. I just don't think a millionaire should go about asking poor people about money or jobs. Just a note for the future. Look, calm down, okay? God knows why he brought us together here, okay? Okay, look. I'm not knocking Christians completely. I'm definitely not one. However, I think no matter what God you believe in, you can agree with me right here and right now that God did not bring this man into my life. He wormed his way into my DMs in order for him to try to steal from me. And if God, the God of the colonizers, actually was the one to send this scammer into my DMs, then F you very much. Hasadiga Igawai. Anyway. So that was Book of Mormon, the musical callback. What was it? Yeah, Hasadiga Igawai, what meant fuck you, God, according to the Africans in that play. I'm only looking for a way I could help. 'Cause it had to help somebody. Oh, it hard to help somebody who isn't doing anything. You must be up to something or down to nothing. That's life, honey. Now, I did try to look up this quote. I thought maybe it was an obscure Johnny Depp quote. I didn't see it. The closest thing that I could find to you must be up to something or down to nothing that I could get was some evangelical type preacher guy. He wrote a book that was about something about when you're down to nothing, God's up to something. I don't know if that's what he was referring to, but it was a white dude that wrote the book, so I'm not sure if he read this. I'm not trying to say Africans can't read. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just not sure that this book would have reached him from the US all the way to Africa, if that makes sense. So I just assumed that, and I played upon the assumption that this is not a Western world type saying. Who says I'm doing nothing? What are you saying? That it's my fault? Interesting take. That's life, honey. I said, oh, I see. And side note, I used to be really against, I'm not a boomer, I promise, but I used to be really against LOLs and OIC or IDK, IDC, shorthands like that, because they all seem so asinine. Like, come on, just say the word. But you know what? I have found, especially when talking to these scammers, and how fast the chat can move, and how sometimes they will take things down in a blink of an eye if you actually sit there and try to type everything out because they have no patience. That doing LOLs and instead of saying rolling on the floor with laughter, the acronym for it, I found that they work better. So yeah, I use them a lot. So here I go. OIC. And did you find how you will help? And then I told him that this is not an American saying. From which country did you take this meaning from? Look, honey, what do work? I never said you were doing nothing. Besides, I'm just getting to know you, dear. Can you just be calm and let's relate? No problem. I'm not ruffled. Trying to figure out how to relate. Oh, I doubled relate. Trying to figure out and relate to you. Saying up to something or down to nothing. It's not a first world saying, so I'm trying to get where it came from and what you mean to tell me. I also asked where you took it from. From an old crew member I met in Jack Sparrow. He only said I once. Ever since then, it has been in my head. The word actually made I started doing things more than usual. It helped me. You met someone in Jack Sparrow? Did he say what it meant? So, are you married? He asks, because what the hell? I don't believe in marriage. Yes, honey. He told me about what it meant. And apparently, this is what it meant. Each day you wake realizing that you have to get to work, you have to chase a dream, you have to love that is you are being up to something. But when you feel, oh, I don't have kids, no money, no friends, I think I should just stay this way now that is been down to nothing. This was exactly his words. But he's old and late now. Blessed memory. He really didn't tell me anything. No real words of wisdom. And then he asked me why I don't believe in marriage. I see. Well, that's true, but it doesn't apply to me about his explanation. I didn't say any of that, nor do I feel that way. I'm glad the old man gave you perspective, though. My answer as to why was because about marriage is because it's a form of slavery, a transaction to allow a person, usually the man but not always, to own the other. Well, I think you have a point there, he says. Any kids? Are you on Instagram or Telegram? Because, of course, kids and Telegram go hand in hand. We all know with the pedophiles. I have my fur babies. You an animal man? Okay, dear. Okay, so does that mean yes or no? What do you mean by animal man? Ah, it's a normal saying, not sure the confusion. I'm asking if you have or even like animals. I'm guessing that by your confusion you don't. I do like animals. Cat, to be specific. Now, I love cats. I adore cats. I'm not a dog person. But I was not about to mirror this man. And I was a little miffed that he likes cats. How dare. They are cool. Most especially mine. Dog person myself, I told him. Okay, dogs are nice too. What's your favorite color? Used to be orange. I mean, I still like the color, but I more fancy a good chartreuse. What would be yours then? Black. Always goes. Black isn't bad either. It's the inclusion of all colors, I informed him. Is that the color of your car? Of course, black is a shade, just as its counterpart, supposed to be counterpart, not counterpoint, white. So black and white aren't colors at all. But the more unknowing, to put it nicely, still say that they are colors. You seem to be very smart, he tells me. I do try to be educated as much as one can these days. That's great. What are favorite types of food? Type of food. What are favorite type of food? I reiterated. I guess that depends on the person. As for me, I'm not too picky. I do enjoy Vegemite on toast. You know, the simple things. I'm not a Vegemite type person, or I've tried it. It's very, very salty. That, of course, is the UK version. No, the Australian version of the UK Marmite. Or is it the other way around? Oh, no, Juliana, don't come after me. Oh, my Australian and UK people. Anyway, one's Australian, one is UK and Britain. They're both quite salty. I find that's just me because I'm a sugary type person, not a salty type person. Of course, I get real fancy. If I get real fancy, some fish and chips hit the spot. Now, there's nothing wrong technically with all these foods that I said. Again, my opinion of veggie and Marmite are they're salty. But I pretty much tried to pick the most basic of food, like not all that exciting, I should have threw in mushy peas or something, because his response, man, is weird. You really know good food, he says. When is your birthday? Not only is it weird that he asks when my birthday is, but he's saying that I really know good food. I can think, and I'm sure anybody that loves Vegemite or loves fish and chips also can think of better food than that. Like, sorry. Oh, that's past. Got 5 months till I see it again, I told him. Okay, how tall are you? Oh, gee, never thought about it. Best guess is 6'5". I know I'm over 6 foot for sure. All right. Where are you located? I'm on the West Coast, I told him. What music do you listen to? I'm eclectic in my music, so a bit of everything. Okay, wow. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Ambidextrous. Incredible stuff. Are you affectionate? How do you mean? I asked. Then he gave me a question mark. Like, what do you mean? I asked. Let me just say, are you loving? Am I loving what? There are many things I love. To which are you referring? In terms of relationship. Relationship. Yes, am, I told him. Would you love to meet me in person? Okay, he says in response to yes, am. Meh, take it or leave it, I say. I don't understand, he says. Oh dear, sorry about it. I mean, if I were to see you, I would indeed be polite. Anyways, it's okay. Okay then, and then he unsent a message. My savings life? What did you mean by that before you deleted it? I did see you asked about savings. Typographical error. I meant, how is your daily life routine? Now, I don't remember. This was about a year ago that I did this scam bait, and I don't remember what it said. But at the same time, I don't see how savings, life savings, anything about money could be accidentally typographically errored when you meant to ask about your daily life routine. Yeah, that one doesn't make much sense. Likely story, but do go on. My routine is regular. How about yours? Same here. Well, I'm glad to know a little bit about yourself. Good. Being regular is important in the day. And you know bad at all. Didn't think I had ever been bad. Would you love to get married someday? What? Become someone's slave? How do you feel about slavery? I asked. Gee, in most cases, yes, but in some cases, you're gonna be loved and adored about being someone's slave. Not so sure. How do you feel about slavery? You just have to know your man. Terrible, awful, worse than bad to slavery. A marriage certificate is a legal document that means the man has ownership over his, quote, woman, end quote. Said slave is meant to cook, clean, give babies, take care of babies, give him pleasure when he wants. So he has to always ask, she always has to ask for permission to do anything. So she also must report to the man. Sometimes she is meant to do so that... Oh, my sentence makes no sense. I was trying to say sometimes she has to do that plus make money for a day home. Slowly seeping into pidgin. So nope, I don't want to be a legal slave. How about you? You want to be a slave owner? No. If you had 3 wishes, what would they be? If wishes were fishes, we'd all cast nets. I would rather make my way in the world than assume it will give me things. If we don't work for what we get, then we are thieves. I love you. Your words are power. I could sense a very strong woman. You're one of a kind, and pleased to have met someone like you, dear. So lovely to hear, I told him. Where do you work? Am curator. My passion is with my side work at Honolulu. Okay, honey. Do you love indoor or outdoor? Depends on my mood. Both have good selling points. Are you kind? Do you love giving to people? If I have something to give, I suppose. What an odd question. Just want to know how generous you are. How old are you? Of course he wants to know how generous I am. He wants to know if I'll remit. Oh, I see. How generous are you? Very generous, he tells me. So happy to know. How are you doing today, honey? Are you on Telegram? Today is okay. Very hot. Not doing a lot. Oh, so sorry for that. Are you on Telegram? Are you? Oh, no need to be sorry, love. You aren't the one that made the sun so hot. Or are you? I mean, it's not over 100 degrees, so I guess I should be happy, knowing it could be hotter. You sound funny, though. Always nice to put smiles on faces. You still have no answered my question. Are you on Telegram? Oh, I see. Right now I'm on my phone, I told him. Okay, send your number so I can add you up. Add me up? You know, I often wondered if I were a math equation. I was never really good at maths. My teacher always told me it was SMRT, though. Just give me your number so I will send a message to you on Telegram. Now, why in the Sam hell would I give my number out? Give me your number to add up. I don't even know for sure what you mean, but I can move on. How is your day? I am more active on Telegram, that's why. My day is good. I'm so happy you're having a good day, I told him. Not too hot in your area of the world. I used to pay attention to what the temperature was in different places in Africa and or wherever they claimed to be, but I stopped looking at that now because they don't care. It doesn't mean anything to them, doesn't spook them. Even knowing what time it is where they are, they don't really care about that, but I keep note of it myself. I just don't really inform them as much. Oh, so Telegram is like a gym then. Being active is good for your body, I said, in responding to him saying that he's more active on Telegram. I guess you love telling jokes. You're really good at it. Jokes are fun. Sure, I can tell you some. Hang on, I got a doozy of a joke. Two men walk into a bar, which is kind of funny because you'd think the second one would have seen it, but that's one of my faves. What's your fave joke? Here it is, he says. Okay, I'm ready. And then he screenshots this. It's such a dweeb. A conversation between a clever girl and her mom. Girl, Mom, a boy at school wanted me to climb a tree. Mom, I hope you didn't do so, my girl, because he wanted to see your panty. Girl, I knew it, Mom, and I was very clever. I took it off before climbing the tree. That's his joke. That's a joke for sure. Just like the Johnny joke I heard. Wow. Little Johnny jokes are actually quite offensive. I'm just saying. And I very much paraphrase this one. A boy runs into the school. Teacher, little Johnny fell on the fence and hurt his ass. The teacher looks at the boy and says, rectum. That's the word I think what you mean, son. The boy says, rectum, it damn near killed him. You know these little Johnny jokes, I asked. I never heard it, he said. LOL, it's a fun play on words. Yeah, I could tell. Hey, honey, I really want to chat on Telegram, please. I'm glad you liked it, love. Thank you for finding a joke online and snapping it for me. Yeah, you're welcome. Are you welcome? Okay, send your number. I would love to do anything for you, my love. Please. Get ready for a song. That's so nice. What would you do that you would do anything for me? Thank you. Can't think of what I did to get you to do. I meant to do anything for me. I would do anything for love. Just send me your telegram number. I would do anything for love. But I won't do that. No, no. I won't do apps. Can you give me money? Some days it don't come easy. Some days it don't come hard. Some days it don't come at all. And these are the days that never end. Well, of course I can give you money. Why would you need money, love? I'm just saying, though. How much can you give me? My experience with money is like, some nights you're breathing fire. Some nights you're carved in ice. Some nights you're like nothing I've ever seen before or will again. Yeah, but why a famous actor need money from a no one? I can show you the world. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's crazy and it's true. I know you can save me, no one else can save me now but you. Please know this. Love, as long as the wheels are turning, as long as the bays are burning, as long as your dreams are coming true, you better believe it. Okay, send $100 Apple Card for me, he says. And I will do just so, but not the usual way, you know. How much you need, Dan? $100 Apple gift card. What's the usual way? I asked. What's the way that's not usual that you will do it? Shoo, child! $100 worth of apples is a lot of apples. Where are you going to store them all? Won't they go bad on you? You can't possibly eat them all before they rot. I would do anything for love. I know it's a true and that's a fact. I would do anything for love. And there will never be no turning back. But I'll never do it any better than I do with you. So long, so long. I know that's not quite how the tune goes, but whatever. It's just a secret. But I will tell you because you've passed the test already. I will start by asking from you, and if you generous enough to give, am never gonna stop surprising you. Okay, well, we're almost at the halfway mark, 30 minutes. So I'm gonna pause, and I'm gonna load this one up, and we'll do a part 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Give a like, and possibly subscribe. See you later. Bye.